Hey everyone, and welcome back to the single sim challenge in The Sims 4. So today Emmanuel is actually going to go to school for once because I think since he entered high school he's been in class only one day. I'm not sure, but I think this is what happened. So he really needs to go to school today, but I was thinking that maybe, hopefully if he feels really good tonight, he could maybe go on a date with Lucy, because the two of them aren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet, and I need for them to be in an official relationship so that as soon as he messes around with her, he can dump her, which is so mean. This is something that for some reason I feel so bad of doing in this series, but you know, it's one of the rules of the challenge, so we'll do it, that's fine. But yeah, so I would love for the two of them maybe to go on a date this evening as soon as he comes back home from school so that they can, as I said, enter an official relationship. And also, in this part, I really want for him to get a tattoo. I did place a tattoo parlor in Oasis Springs, and I will leave all the information in the description for you guys to go ahead and check out this place that I've placed in Oasis Springs. I actually don't remember who made it. I will go ahead and check it out when we'll go and visit them. But yeah, I really want for Emmanuel to get a tattoo today, which is really exciting. I don't know yet what kind of tattoo I want for him to have, but I'm really excited for him to get a tattoo. And how is Butter feeling? I heard her, I don't know, I feel like she needs some attention for some reason. Maybe she needs, you know, to play a little bit. Would be cool actually maybe to go on an adventure with her. We could play with her a little bit more before we leave for school. Also, by going on another date with Lucy and becoming boyfriend and girlfriend with her, we will be moving on to the next milestone of his aspiration. And I just realized that he has 2,000 satisfaction points to spend, and probably soon he's going to get 3,000. Well, those are actually not really worth that much, but I think he's going to be able to have at least 3,000 points. Does he have any traits? Well, we gave him the incredibly friendly one. The socially gifted one was from his childhood aspiration. So maybe we could get him another trait, maybe great kisser or something. I don't know, I'll check that later. I think I did at some point, but I don't remember what I wanted to get him, so we'll see. Alright, it's 8 a.m. and Emmanuel is about to go to school, so what I'm gonna do is just resume as soon as he comes back home. Alright, so I just had this window pop up here which says class presentation. Emmanuel has to present in front of the entire class. He has some great ideas for how to jazz up his presentation, even if they're not exactly what the teacher asked for. Should he go all out and make his presentation shine, or just do what was asked? I'm pretty sure that Emmanuel would go all out. So, although the teacher loves it, Emmanuel's classmates grumble that he made, "Oh, tomorrow it's Love Day." Or maybe we should actually go on a date tomorrow since it's Love Day. Oh, we should definitely do that. So, I actually remembered just really quickly that we needed to work on his resolution. He still has 3 days though until he fails this. And I wanted for him to get promoted in the Scouts, so maybe we could work on something for the Scouts. He still needs a couple more badges, so we'll have to maybe see that this evening. But in any case, tomorrow he's going to skip school and go on a date with Lucy, and plus, you know, it's going to be Love Day, so that's just perfect. But what are his friends saying? Emmanuel's classmates grumble that he made them all look bad. They're angry with him for throwing off the curve. Poor Emmanuel, things are just not working that great with him for now. And he's embarrassed now, threw off curve. It feels good to do well, but not if it means everyone else is mad. Yeah, maybe from now on he's not going to be the best student in school. Lucy? Do you want to go on a date? Oh, that means also skipping school. That would be just perfect. Though, the rules states that you have to skip school with your best friend. You know what, I feel like I could be able to count this one in. No, I'm not gonna go on a date with her, plus, you know, it's in Windenburg, it's actually quite far away, I think. No, we're gonna go on a date tomorrow. I had other plans in mind for today. Alright, so Emmanuel is back home, and he's wondering if he should invite over Lucas, and yeah, sure, invite Lucas over. So he's a B student, which is already pretty nice. First of all, I would like for you to go ahead and fill the bowl, and then Do we have? No, we do not have any badge that we can collect. So let's go and check that out. Let's see what badges he can actually work on. Maybe we can work on those badges with Lucas. I think Lucas is also part of the scouts, but I'm not sure. And Butter has been asking for some love and attention the entire day, so maybe we could spend some time with her. But you know, even though things are not going really well right now at the house, Emmanuel seemed to be quite happy to be back home today. I guess school was just awful. Oh, keep fit. So maybe we could go on a jog? Outdoor adventure. To earn this badge, perform outdoorsy activities like catching fish, finding frogs, or grilling outdoors. Okay, so these two, we are halfway for these two, so maybe he could go on another jog with Butter later tonight, and maybe we could go fishing or doing stuff outside with the Lucas, though he seems quite sad. What is going on? Is he stressed out because of his resolution? Let's ask about Woohoo, because this is the only thing that apparently Emmanuel can think of. And I guess he could brighten his day. I feel like him and Lucas would be really close friends. Lucas, in some ways, he seems kind of jealous of Emmanuel because, I don't know, maybe Lucas doesn't feel like he's good looking and he thinks Emmanuel is. So there is this kind of jealousy. Though Emmanuel, he really likes Lucas. He's gonna share insecurities. And whine about unfair life. Let's do that. Maybe Lucas has to whine as well, and maybe he can share some thoughts with Emmanuel. Though it could be cool maybe if the two of them went fishing somewhere so that we could work on this badge. So let's go and add to group. I think behind the house we can have, yes, there is this fishing spot here. So let's go. We can go fishing together and work on this badge. Also, I think by looking for frogs, we can work on this badge as well. So I don't know if there are any frog logs here in Oasis Springs. Especially in this neighborhood. I know in the neighborhood they used to live in, there were some frogs, but I don't think there are any here. And it's actually really warm today. We're pretty close from starting summer again. I can't believe it's been almost an entire year in The Sims that we've been playing with these guys. Also, Emmanuel has 10 days until he ages up into a young adult, so we still have quite a bit of time, but I'm for some reason really stressed out that he's not going to manage to accomplish everything that's required for this life stage. There you go, the two of them are fishing together. That's actually really sweet. I would like to take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to go on another sim so that I can take a picture of the two of them. Lucas, though, seems more happy than Emmanuel. Emmanuel seems so sad. But who's feeling flirty? Oh, he is, because tomorrow is going to be Love Day. I wonder, can they talk while fishing? Invite Lucas to go fishing. What happens if I do that? Because he was fishing already, so maybe by inviting him, maybe we can talk? No, we can just invite him. We can ask about Woohoo, but we need to move. What happens if we discuss interest? Now, we need to move to be able to chat. I thought they said that with the improvement that they've added to the fishing skill, or even just the fishing activity, you could just chat with people while fishing, which actually, in some ways, it kind of makes sense that you cannot chat with the person you're fishing with, because noises and sounds can actually scare the fish away. But apparently Lucas is better at fishing than Emmanuel is. Yep, he definitely is better. I think he already caught a couple fish, while Emmanuel is still... I don't think he caught any. No, he doesn't have any fish. Poor Emmanuel. Oh, actually, we can sell those homework. You don't need them anymore. We have a prehistoric bird. We have some seasonal summer plants. He has so many things in his inventory. I don't even remember getting him all of those things. But oh well. He still has even the violin that he played with probably when he was a child. I don't even remember having him play the violin. And yes, he finally caught a fish! How did we earn 800 satisfaction point? I've been seeing those 800 satisfaction point appearing randomly with my Sims and their aspiration. I don't know what this is all about. But that's actually quite handy, so actually let's see what type of reward I would like to get him. So I'm going to go into traits. I guess he could be observant. But because this one is the cheap one, I'd like to see the more expensive ones. So he could be a great kisser, which was the one I was thinking of. Connections, maybe in the future, not for now. Well, actually, the great kisser one is actually the one that I think would be better for him. Otherwise, would we want to save up for something else? This one is 10,000. That's really expensive. 8,000 as well. This is so expensive. Needs no one. Well, I don't think this would be like Emmanuel. He would like to pretend that he doesn't need anyone, but he does actually, so... You know, the great kisser one is really great, I think, for him. And the other one I wanted as well was the observant one, or the great storyteller. He would be a great storyteller. No, I think he would be observant. We can maybe save up to get the great storyteller one. There you go. I actually like to, you know, just imagine that those traits actually go with how a sim is, you know, like they are, technically they are traits that are here to add a little bit more into the gameplay, but I like to imagine that these traits actually can define the sim a little better. But he's getting really tired. What I'm probably going to have him do is have him take a quick nap so that he can go on the jog then later with Butter. Can you maybe talk with Lucas? I don't know, I'm afraid that he's going to be stuck here. But anyway, what I'm going to do is have Emmanuel just go back home, take a quick nap, and as soon as he wakes up, I'm probably going to have him, if he feels well, I will have him go on the jog with Butter to work a little bit more on his scout badge, the fit scout badge, and yeah, what I'm going to do is just resume as soon as he wakes up. Emmanuel is up and having a quick snack, but he's still very, very tired, and I just saw that Butter actually needed a bath. So before he heads to bed, I'm just going to have him give a nice bath to Butter, but then he's just going to go to sleep and hopefully he'll be waking up early in the morning so that he can, you know, he can go on a jog with Butter tomorrow morning before skipping school once again. And I'm going to try and invite Evie over because having your best friend actually skip school with you is really difficult because, you know, those text messages that you can receive at times, they're random, completely random. So because you need to skip school 4 times, I'm going to try and skip with Evie, but if that doesn't work out, I'm just going to count as if, you know, he skipped school anyway. Alright, though, can you hurry to... Oh, Alison is back home. Though something that I actually thought of was that if Emmanuel had gone on a run, on a jog with Butter, he probably would have been breaking curfew again, because if your child sim isn't on the lot by the time, you know, the curfew starts, they're in some ways breaking the curfew even if they're just in the neighborhood, which in some ways makes sense, but that would have been fun. Maybe he would have had another argument with his mom. Is that glitchy or is it just me? I feel like it's glitchy. What is going on? Maybe he can play with her as well because he does need some fun. We can give her a treat. No, let's go and play with her as soon as he's done, and then we need to go to bed. So let's go and sleep. There you go. I wonder how long it's going to take them before they're able to become companions. Because Butter is basically the only stable relationship right now in Emmanuel's life. Since, you know, things are changing with his mom, and even though, you know, he has friends, he doesn't really feel that close to them anymore. Especially after what happened today in school. Yeah, they can't become companions yet, but hopefully soon. At least they're good friends. But anyway, Emmanuel is going to go to bed, and I'm going to resume tomorrow. Emmanuel is waking up, and he really needs to go ahead and use the bathrooms, and school actually starts pretty soon. But Butter really feels awful. She needs to be brushed, she needs so much care right now. She's being asking for attention the entire evening and the entire night. I don't know what to do. Poor Butter. Oh, Emmanuel needs to use the bathrooms. You're not gonna go to school though. Nope, you do not go to school. You're going to go ahead and use the bathrooms. Probably take a shower as well. And I would like for you to brush butter before you go to the tattoo parlor. She really wants to go on a walk as well. Though you need to skip around your mother because she... Let's pretend that Allison doesn't know right now that Emmanuel is actually skipping school. She probably thinks that he's gone by now. So let's hopefully just avoid seeing Allison. Hopefully she's going to go ahead and eat outside, which I don't really believe she's going to do. Usually Sims just eat whenever they can. Wherever they can, sorry. So I don't know if Allison is, you know, maybe she's just not going to pay attention. Hopefully. But I really want for Emmanuel to brush butter because just listen to her. She needs some attention. I know you need to go on a walk. Can you call her over? Come over. She knows where he is. They have this strong bond together, so we can just ask her to come here, brush, and maybe we can go on a jog with her. Pet care. You know what? Maybe we can take Butter with us. I feel like Allison and Richard, since you know it's Love Day, they're probably going to spend the day together. And even though Butter has been asking for attention for a few days now, maybe they're not really going to pay attention that Butter isn't here right now. Maybe they're going to think that she's asleep and stuff, so we're going to leave them on their own. And I'm actually thinking maybe bringing Butter with us. Because in some ways, she's also Emmanuel's best friend, and hopefully we can actually make them best friends today. I know it's kind of strange to say it this way, but I don't know. I think it could be cool maybe for Emmanuel to spend some time with Butter. So I'm going to have the two of them go to the tattoo parlor, and the tattoo parlor that I placed was actually made by Siska Gaming 234, and it's called Tattoo Parlor. So if you're interested in getting it, you can go on the gallery and look for Tattoo Parlor by Siska Gaming 234. And this place just looked really nice, and what I'm just going to do is cheat very briefly for Emmanuel to be able to get a tattoo. But let's go ahead and take Butter with us. Yes. Oh, look at his relationship with his mom. Though he still needs to be disliked by her. But I would like maybe for him and Richard to be in the red as well. Because right now he's friends with Richard. When Richard is actually the person that Emmanuel believes to be the reason why his life is just all over the place right now. Emmanuel just arrived at the tattoo parlor. And before he gets a tattoo, oh, feel the love, of course. I want for him to go... Oh, it's school calling. Let's not respond to the call. Let's go for a jog. There you go. This way it's also going to work on his scouts activity. And so also this evening we're going to go on a date with Lucy, which is really exciting, but I don't think he's going to go home right away. Oh my god, what's going on with Butter right now? She's all glitched out. Okay, let's go and speed that up. She runs so weird. What's going on with her? I don't know. But yeah, he's probably going to keep Butter with her, with him. After all, once again, she's the only person in his life that he actually likes and that he actually feels accepted completely and fully. He can be himself with her. Alright, so Emmanuel just accomplished one more task as, you know, the badge that he needs to work on. Though he's quite hungry, and I don't know, do they have a fridge? I don't think so. Do they have a mirror? No, they don't. Well, in any case, we need to... No, do not go back home. Let's just go here. There are nobody in there because it's actually a generic lot, but it was just, you know, to pretend that we were going to get a tattoo, but it looks really cool. And I've also placed it in the kind of cheapest neighborhood of Oasis Springs. I thought it would make sense to be placed in this area with the dinosaur over there. But yeah, so Emmanuel, oh, you're still... You know what? You can unleash her. She's fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is enter the testing cheats true and cas.full edit mode. There you go. I think this is the cheat code to be able to modify and cast and be able to add some tattoos and some details on the skin and really modify your sim completely. Alright, so what tattoo do I want to go with for Emmanuel? I don't know. I don't think he would have a full sleeve like this because these take a long time, you know, to be done, so... I guess he could have something like this, though I don't really see this being his style, and actually this would be nice for him. I know it's kind of a sleeve, but it's not as big as this, and this would be great maybe. I think he would like something to still be able to hide from his mom, though. Like, he wants to have a tattoo. Maybe he can get this one later in life. Right now, he just wants to get a tattoo just to feel like a rebellious teen and... yeah, probably just to feel rebellious. This one actually could be great for him. Can he hide it? Yes, you can see a little bit through his t-shirt here. But I think on most of his outfits, this is hidden. Even in his swimwear, you don't see it. Yeah, there's just the outfit that he has on today, where you can see a little bit of it, but otherwise that's fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for this tattoo. I think it's fine for now, and later on I'm going to give him the sleeve that I showed earlier. But yeah, I think in the future I'll give him this one, but not for now. Alright, so this is Emmanuel's new tattoo, and that was actually what I wanted to do today. So what I'm going to do actually is end this part here, you guys, because I'm afraid that otherwise the video is going to end up being very long. So next time, we're going to go on a date with Lucy, and then it's going to be the weekend. And I was thinking that during the weekend, Emmanuel could go out once again with his friends, probably break the curfew again, have a big fight with his mom, and also fool around and then dump Lucy because he got what he wanted. But that's also when I think Emmanuel is going to realize how bad you know, how much he can hurt someone, and that it's actually going to change him in some ways. But for now, I'm going to leave you here, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, everyone!